So just going to show you a little bit of what I got going on today in the kitchen. We are cooking down some pork fat. We're going to get some lard made out of it. We are out of lard, so today is the day I'm going to designate to that. It is super easy to do. I have just chopped this up really fine into small. You can also put it through a meat grinder, but just chop it real fine, and then you will start to create the liquid, and you let it cook down for a while. Over here, this is the leaf lard, which is around the kidneys. This is the lard that's really good for pastries and all your baking. So this is another roaster pan I've got going. I've got 2 roaster pans going with the regular fat and then the stock pot with the leaf lard on it. And if you can tell a difference, these have been in there for the same amount of time. See how this is more like juicy and liquidy, and then this is kind of yellow and really dry. So this is from 2 different pigs. These Mangallistas here, this is a Mangalista. We raise these here on the farm. They are great for lard. They make the most beautiful white lard. And this is from a Berkshire. So you can definitely, this was a lot more drier when I was cutting it, and this was definitely a lot more juicy, and you can tell that here too. So difference in the pig fat. All right, here's a little update on the leaf lard, the one that's good for the baking pastries and stuff like that. You can tell it's starting to cook down, and just a little rolling boil, and we got pancakes going. This one's starting to cook down as well. This is all the Mangallista. This one is getting there. It's taking a little bit longer. These are kind of the different stages that it will look like. You can see all that liquid starting to form down in there. And you can still definitely tell the difference in the 2 breeds of pigs. The Mangallistas is all white. The Berkshires are more yellow there. So here's the leaf lard ones. You can see the cracklings on top. And the kind of rolling bubble is kind of starting to slow down. That means it's almost done. It's almost got all the water and impurities out of it. So that's what we're looking for. But these will be all our cracklings. Alright. These are still going pretty good. You can see all those bubbles in there. They are not ready yet. You can see the cracklings starting to get crispy. This is the leaf lard. I've just canned up, so it will sit here and cool off, and then it will turn white. Hear that pop? Then here are some of the cracklings that I have kind of wringed out with the paper towel and got as much grease as I can out of them. These can go in the freezer for cornbread. Right, so here is some of the leaf lard. You can see some of it is still clear and not white yet. And then others have already cooled quite a bit and are white. I've got a small, like 2-gallon bucket of some that I didn't want to jar up because it will go rancid after a while on the shelf. So I'm going to put this in the freezer, and we will use this after we use all the canned ones. And then here's some others. You can start to see that it's cooling down.
We do sell the pork fat in the store, so you can render this down at home for yourself. This is a year's worth for me and my family.